Hey everybody, welcome back to another BeamNG Tough Car Challenge. Today's contestant is the Oldsmobile Delta 88. This was created by, I believe it's SergentFido. And this has been kind of advertised as coming along for a little while now. And this is actually a fantastic mod, fantastic model. This in the Oldsmobile 98, I believe, 98 Regency. And, I'm contemplating doing two tough car challenges, even though these cars share a lot of parts. The difference between the 88 and the 98 is pretty much from the rear axle back is different. But since they are technically two different models, I'm thinking what the hell and just taking them and going with it. If you'd like to see them both, leave a comment below. But can this big old boat of a GM from the 1980s hold up on the tough car challenge test track? I could tell you this: we're going to run this car through its paces, and we're going to run it till it's dead, and we're going to find out how it will hold up. So let's get going. Alrighty, we are in the Delta 88, and it is a very nice place to be. Very nice interior, cushion button velour seats. The dash lights up. We have indicators for different things going on with the car. Typical 1980s style. So let's go ahead and rev up this 307 cubic inch V8. In 3, 2, 1. Dropped in gear. Not a whole lot of power out of the 307, so it just barely does anything to the tires, and we are off. I believe the 307 was rated at about 140, 145 horsepower back in the day. Depending on what year. So alrighty, so far the car is handling it very well. Handling is absolutely atrocious, but this is a 1980s boat, so gee, what do you expect of it? You're gonna expect the car to lean and wobble and just float. And not expecting a whole lot of feedback from the steering. You're just turning in and praying it's enough to get the car to do what you want it to do. Alright, turning in to the Widowmaker. Full. Oh, come on, baby. There we go. Alright, so far so good. We're getting a lap down. So one thing that I was noted in the notes is this car heavily used AR162B's Moonhawk sedan mod, and SergentFido is planning on using this to do the rest of the GM full size lineup as well. He is going to update and hopefully release an updated Moonhawk sedan mod, which had a sedan, it had a station wagon, a limo, and variants of everything. So that was really cool. I'm really excited to see that. I'll be excited to see it come out. So, oh shit, that was a harder landing. Oh fuck. Back her up. And I just realized before I started doing this, I left my CSIO shifter on my G27, and so it's like luckily this is not a manual powered car, otherwise it'd be so much of a bitch trying to run it through gears. Because you don't want the extra length of shifter for when you're trying to crank through gears. At least not in this game. If I was driving the trucks, that might be one thing. Especially if the range stuff worked, as my hand just cramped, so I had to pop my thumb back in place there. Oh my god, how many laps are we on? I've lost count. I have lost count. I believe this is, we're about to start lap 3. I don't know. Come on. I will say the force feedback is really working, though, because I can kind of tell when I'm losing the car, I'm losing the steering because it gets very light. So, like right now, I have contact with the road, but there we go. Coming up to the jump. Oh, shit. Well, that landing took out the radiator. We're going to go ahead and pull off at the end of this lap and see what's going on with our big old Oldsmobile. This thing is just taking a beating, so major kudos to this. Oh, shit. Come on. V8 and rear-wheel drive, and I just had a fucking frame rate lag. God damn it. Don't know what the fuck just happened there. Holy shit. Holy shit balls. I'm blaming Fraps on that, because... All right, we're coming up to the pits if I cannot fuck the car up. All right, we're at the pits. We're going to go ahead, hop out of the Olds, and see what the hell has happened to the car. Already, we're out of the car, and I have to say, I am somewhat impressed. It doesn't look... I mean, we do have a bit of damage on the hood. Maybe a little bit of flexing going on the body. Car seems to be sitting okay. I mean, the front suspension might be going a little bit, and the exhaust looks like it is starting to hang a little low, but of course that could be how it is stock. I haven't really paid that much of attention. So far this car is taking a beating. I mean, the radiator blew, so the radiator is damaged. So who knows what can happen from here, how long this motor will last. However, we're going to get back in it and keep on going. Alrighty, we are back in the Olds, and you can see little wisps of steam coming off the front end there. Unfortunately, we do not have a temperature gauge. We only have a fuel gauge, and it says we used about 1/8 of a tank of fuel. Hopefully, one of these idiot lights over here in either this stack or this stack will be engine temperature, and it will go off, letting us know that, hey, we got a big problem. So let's rev it up here, and away we go. And again, I don't know how many laps we're on now at this point. I think we are in the lead. I think this is lap 4 we're on. We have completed. I'm not sure. Or no. No, we just completed 3. We are on lap 4. So we are on the lead lap. Oh, come on. Oh, shit. What the fuck just happened? Okay, that landing was so severe that it blew out the windshield. Can barely fucking see out it. And it blew out one of the windows. Too bad I can't, like, fucking Ace Ventura this thing. Oh, shit. Oh! Oh, that is interesting. This just got a whole lot sketchier because I cannot see out of the windshield very well. Plus, it looks like I think we're pulling a little bit. No, we're doing okay. Oh, goddamn frame rate lag. I upgraded my video card. It shouldn't be doing this shit. That's the second time. Holy fuck. Oh, I believe we are in the lead, I believe, at this point, so. Holy shit. Let's keep on going. Oh, there we go. Got a little bit of a shimmy going on. If we survive another lap, I might pull off just to see what the fuck is going on. Come on. Whoa! There we go. I got it. Oh, shit. Ah! Get off that berm. There's rocks over there. Try to avoid those. Holy shit. Holy shit. Oh, fuck. Yeah, we definitely caused something to go. Oh, fuck. We're done. We flipped over, and it looks like I am trying to make out with a fucking rock. So we're going to go ahead, hop out of our Oldsmobile, and see what the fuck has happened to this thing. Alrighty, we've crawled out of the Olds, and it is in a pretty sorry shape. I believe that is the passenger side's caved in pretty hard there. Blew out a tire when we hit. Looked like the whole car kind of has tried to kink a little bit. So, I mean, it definitely was not driving straight. We're going to go ahead and take a minute here and pop the car back on all four wheels. And we're going to get a better sense of what actually has happened to this thing. Alrighty, we got the car back on all four wheels, and the suspension is in a pretty right state. Front end's pretty fucked up. The car definitely got kinked a little bit when it went off. I'm not sure if that is from the impact here, or if that was from one of the times we went sideways. That one time we went really sideways. This car definitely, I believe this would be a 2/3 of a lap rating. I just don't know exactly what lap we're on. I believe we're either at 3 2/3 or 4 2/3. I will have to review the video and decide, but let's go ahead and pop in overhead view and talk about things real quick. Alrighty, we're in overhead view, start finish line, and here is our Olds. Definitely 2/3 of the way back around. Just don't know if it is at 3 2/3 or in 4 2/3 laps. It will be the correct one will be displaying on the screen now. All right, now the current leaderboard is going to be displayed on the screen, and that is going to show you where the Old stands up. So, very good showing overall. Very surprised with how the car held up. So, kudos on that. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this episode of the Tough Car Challenge. Please like, please subscribe, all that stuff. Until next time, have a good one.